A very, very warm good afternoon here from Germany. This is Arunava Chaudhuri. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arunfoot. Sorry, I am later than I intended to be. And it's already halftime between Sporting Club Delhi and Mumbai City Football Club. And as you can see below in the result, it is the debut of Sporting Club Delhi 0 and Mumbai City FC 3. So that's the score result at this moment in time. And we'll look forward to talking with all of you once more on this and other things, Indian football. And of course, at the start of a live, also like, share, and subscribe. Watch my shorter videos, my shorter content as well, and support the channel. And as always, thank you for that. And let me get into some of the things that people have written. Vashwa wrote early on, might not be in the stream during match, but just a note, do keep an eye on Gogo. Number 13, consistent, solid, and Augustin Lal Rochana, number 19, very exciting prospect, who comes from Churchill Brothers. Yes, he was their captain last season, as well as Augustin comes in from Aizawl FC, primary right wing. So two very interesting players. But again, even though they started, Lal Rochana as well as Lal Golen Sem Kulun or Gogo, and it is in the situation it is. And let's see, Mumbai City doing well so far, I have to say. It's playing smart, clever so far, and therefore for me, going to be interesting to see how Mumbai City play in a match which sort of should be a relaunch, a restart of the team, of the club, and let's see what they can do. I was watching India versus Nepal. Is this really senior women's national team playing? Yes, Uchut, it is, and it is very, very concerning, very worrying. India lost 1-2 to Nepal, 2 Savitra Bhandari goals. I think that was not the worrying part. The worrying part is, I just flashed in, flashed out, so I haven't seen much of the game. But to me, I think the big question mark is with these kind of performances. I said it the other day after the match against Iran, Japan can thrash us 20-0, hands down, right? And this is, this is something which I don't know how and where we will be able to rectify this, but it's a problem. Hi, Vignesh, welcome back. Hi, Angry Birds. I am doing well. Hope you had a good long weekend like I did. Quite busy with commitments here. Therefore, I didn't do a live, but back today, and I'll try and do regular lives during the Super Cup. So do join me on that. Angry Birds says Thailand thrashed Bangladesh 5-1. We were thrashed by Nepal 2-1. Yep, Angry Birds, we were thrashed 2-1 by Nepal, but the little bits and pieces which I caught from the game, Nepal were clearly the better team amongst the two, and that should be the worrying part to me. So therefore for me, the concern is looking at the game at this moment in time will be how do we, get out of this situation which we find ourselves in as India, and and to me, that's going to be the question. How is seeing East Bengal this season under Oscar? Guardiola, to me, if you ask me, I would have told you that my feeling would have been, looking at other squads and teams, that East Bengal actually should be one of the top teams in the league. But if you look at their performance against Dempo, also other performances in the IFA Shield, if you look at their performances also early on in Durand Cup, again, and this is a team looking good on paper and a team really performing. I think that, also the other things that have happened in and around the whole Sandeep Nondi saga shows to me that there are things which are not right at East Bengal. And the question to me is, will Oscar survive the Super Cup really? Will he, and therefore for me, it's a mess. It's an unnecessary mess, I would say, at East Bengal at this moment in time. It was not needed. It is not the need of the hour. And it is not, it's in a very tricky scenario. Let's wait and see if Oscar can rectify things. But to me, I thought, even Mohan Bagan is not at his best, but still, I'm not sure if Oscar can get the best out of it, and if Oscar's going to get to, if the ISL happens, if Oscar's going to be the coach of East Bengal once we move towards the ISL. Where to watch? Akash, if you ask me that way, if you're in India, you can watch it on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports. The afternoon matches, the 4:30 kickoffs are available on the YouTube platform. All of the All India Football Federation. The evening matches streaming Jio Hotstar and Star Sports KALE, if I'm right, or formerly Star Sports 3. That is where you can watch the evening match. And abroad, you have to figure out some sort of stream. Thailand should ask AFC if India Thai match can be replayed. Nice one, Angry Birds. No, but can. It is so Suhail performance today. Gavit, I didn't watch anything of Punjab versus Gokulam Kerala, so no, I can't tell you anything of how he or anyone performed. I just saw the results, and so therefore for me, it is something. Punjab 3-0 against Gokulam Kerala. Again, Gokulam Kerala has not been performing well so far, so from that perspective, Punjab will take it and prepare for the next game. Mohun Bagan is playing Suhail Bhatt in right wing. Why they are doing like that? I mean, because they've got other strikers. I mean, any one of you, I know a lot of people have been commenting on this on social media, on him and Abhishek Tekcham not playing. If you are the coach of Mohun Bagan Super Giant and your aim is to win the Super Cup, who do you play? And this is something that, again, if you like it or not, a coach, will play who he thinks is the best. And therefore, I also go in, if I've liked them or not, different question as India coaches. But Igor Stimac, Manolo Marquez, Khalid Jamil, across the board have generally picked the same players in the last 2 years. Why is that so? Ask yourself the question, why? Those 18, 19-year-olds, first of all, are they 18, 19? First question. 20, 22, are they that age? Listen, they're not good enough for this level. That is your problem, right? Angry Birds, if you're going to like it or not, that Suhail is getting a chance is because he's playing around, okay, let me try Liston here, let me try Manji there, and this and that. And again, do you think that Suhail Bhatt, in the position of Jamie McLaren, would have scored those goals and would have won the match for Mohun Bagan the other night? I don't know. I don't think so. So we have to be honest. Again, down to the 3 at the back, totally unnecessary. It's Mumbai City, not some random side. Vashwar, I think the expectations from Sporting Club Delhi, at the moment, in my opinion, are unrealistic. I don't think the team is settled. I don't think the team is organized. I don't think the team is structured in the way that they should need to be. And I think, to me, it'll take time for them to settle down. And therefore, for me, if you ask me, it'll take its time. If I look at Mumbai City and look at the lineups, it's an interesting lineup. If I see Purba Lachempa at the back, Dhruv Alva as a right back, Valpuya Tiri as my centre backs. Great to see Akash Mishra back again. John Toral and B. Lal Nun Plunga as a defensive midfielders. Jorge Ortiz in a holding sort of number 10 position. Changte on the right. Vikram Pratap on the left. And of course, Jorge Pereira Diaz up front. This is a team with which you can cause problems to any. And again, if Mumbai City can settle down, can get, and the 2 other foreigners, if the league happens, can sign. So therefore, it is the way it is. So therefore, SC Delhi, Thomas has a lot of work to do, and let's see. AFF have destroyed women's team. No, you know what the problem is, Rudra. They've not destroyed anything. We have achieved something which is a major upset, which has to be understood. This was our standard. This is our standard. We've not beaten Nepal since 2019. Let's be honest. And if they have a striker like Sabita Bandari, it will not show. And I go back. Either, you bring in an experienced coach before March to sort this out. Because even these exposure matches are highlighting what? That this squad, which is currently playing, I don't want them to play Japan. It will be an embarrassment. If I look at this team today playing Nepal, I would say, 10-0 for Japan, I'll take it and go home. People, you guys are dreaming of the Women's World Cup. We can't even win SAF Women's. What are we talking about, guys? We've had too much of luck over this year in the women's game, and we're not good enough. And just we need to think about bringing some of the experienced players to take care of this. We are in a Sunil Chhetri kind of situation. I think we need a Bala Devi back up front. I think we need a Sweetie Devi at the back and one or the others. Otherwise, this is going to be a disaster waiting to happen. And I'm saying this now. I'm not going to say this 2 days before the tournament. I'll say 2 days after. Oh, you know what? This has happened. No, I'm saying it now, right? Really not the way we're going to AFC Asian Cup. What difference if we still can't beat Nepal like before? Suppose passing bad defense. What thing needs to improve? Yeah, but where is that? You are calling for an improvement, Shanlata. You're asking for an improvement. Where is that improvement going to come from? These are the players who are there. This is the quality which is there, right? It's not going to change. It is not going to change. If this is your player materials, you can give them 6 months of exposure. And you can work for 6 months on their basics from now on. It's not even 6 months, it's 5 months. We're not going to get anywhere, guys. That is my concern. Tender process was further delayed. Negibai told AFF need more time. Are you surprised? Listen, a tendering process is a very complicated thing. The Supreme Court made it sound like, okay, something easy is going to happen and bam, ho gaya. Doesn't happen like that. The whole document, if you want to take the whole document apart, you can take the whole document apart. And we will be in a situation of saying, okay, guys, you know what? This isn't working. We need to, the numbers, who is in charge of what, who does what. Those are basic questions that the AFF can't answer at the moment. And we've got kickoff for the second half between Mumbai City FC as well as Sporting Club Delhi. Yeah, Sporting Club Delhi is something which isn't easy off my tongue. So Sporting Club Delhi 0, Mumbai City FC 3. So the problem in this whole process is it's not easy. And I've said this. I said it 2 weeks ago. I feel we've got a 1% chance, 1% chance of the ISL happening this year. I wish something different, but that's the reality. I am good, Shine. Welcome back. How is betting tender? How is betting tender? What is a betting tender? Sorry, Lakali, I don't understand. Super Cup is just happening for the sake of happening. No hype, no marketing. Pathetic. Pitch, thank you. Yeah, but again, you know what? It is a problem. So to me, it's as bad as it sounds, and it is, right? So for me, at this moment in time, I think you see also in some of the teams that the players are happy that football is happening. You can see that today with Mumbai City. There is a lot of fun. That's a lovely pass towards Changte. Changte in the middle. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Oh, cleared by Alex Haji. So therefore, for me, the weather is not good in Goa at the moment with the rains. The Fatorda pitch, I think, needs to be completely relaid. I think the Sports Authority of Goa needs to be asked a lot of questions about the quality of the pitch, right? The same can be said to some extent about Bambolim, and yeah. I don't think that Oscar can really survive this whole season in case he's sacked. How about we try Lubera at East Bengal? Again, we can try XYZ as long as East Bengal itself is not sorry. It's not about the coach. East Bengal is not about the coach. The problem is not the coach. The problem at East Bengal is East Bengal. You can bring any coach. You can bring even the best coaches in the world. As long as there's no clarity about things, as long as you have certain people around, it will not happen. McLaren, Cummings, Dimi, and then Suhail is at 4 in terms of quality. Can't blame Molina. Yeah. And Mumbai City counter attack. And that's a good shot. Good save there from Karanjit. Pereira Diaz. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Lovely chip in and cleared. I will anyway play Abhishek as a left back over Shubhashi. It doesn't matter when a player has zero recovery pace. Yeah, Shan. But Shan, and this is the question. Are you the coach? Is Molina the coach? Is Khalid the coach? Is Manolo the coach? Is Igor Stimac the coach? Right? So are you going to tell me, I don't know how much of football coaching qualification you have, that all the coaches are wrong? All the coaches are wrong. Right? Mumbai City getting the ball again. Chantik tries to curl it over the top. Third fourth attempt for the Islanders in the second half. So that is the problem. Right? If one of you said it, if two of you say it, if thousands of you say it, but the coach who's sitting down, who sees the players every day in training says, you know what, I'll pick him over him. You know, the question that you and I or we should be asking is, Abhishek, why did you go to Mohun Bagan? And then the answer is to be, it's about money, even if you don't play. So, thank you. Right? Khalid sitting at home, why is not attending Super Cup matches? I don't know. Is Khalid going to be sitting in November on the India bench? I don't even know that. So, Ruth, I don't know. Masha says to Guardiola, I would first put Thangbo in place of Bino, then think about the rest. Yeah, but at the moment, with all, again, it's a question of how do you set it up. Hi, Rushabh. I am good. Welcome back. Sohail did pretty good today. His dribbling was way too good. His first touch was too good. And the way he was playing in the wing position, I loved it. Also, he scored, but it was a deflection. Okay, Garvit. Misha should be in contention for November squad. What do you say, sir? Too early to say. It is the first match, for him. Akash has the potential. Akash has the talent, but Akash needs to be fit to be playing. And then international football is a step higher. So I think Akash Mishra, if Mumbai City get far into the tournament, he gets maybe 4 or 5 matches under his belt, then we can talk about it. Even half Mumbai City FC squad is better than many ISL clubs. Yeah. And I think this is an interesting squad of a good bunch of foreigners, experienced foreigners, and talented Indians, and very talented young Indians. So therefore, I don't think it's, some reinforcements here and there, and let's see. What is the difference in football and in cricket? Mansi Mr. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Another FC supported some serious talents in the form of Gonzalo Sousa and Mateo Similde, 2 future superstars for Portugal, onto one of the 6 shots of the whole team which got blocked. Okay, the difference is too much between quality, of course, and that's why he's there, right? If Enka Bravo was that good, do you think an Indian player would be there? I don't think so. Let's pull out of AFC Women's Asian Cup instead of Fumation. If same performance continues, can't see just like men team already done now, can't bear some for women team better improve or leave. It doesn't work that way. Charnata, it doesn't work that way. If you qualified, so therefore, chance for Mumbai City nearly. Now Delhi trying to play out from back. So therefore, you can't just pull out, right? So let's see. Only Inter Kashi is my local club. I'm watching its match, supporting it. Rest, I don't care about Super Cup. What happens? What not? No interest. Only for Inter Kashi. Okay. In Dural, they informed that if FS2 organizes, it will start from 10th January. But if any other firm takes us, it's not going to start in January. Angry Birds, with all due respect to Dural and all others who are making comments, there is, the rights have not been put out into the market in the sense of that no one has picked them up. And, so how can we know about a date? Guys, that's why I say know your sources. These people are giving you timelines, dates, this, that, everything. None of them has been discussed. I don't even want to know where these infos are coming from. But the reality is at this moment in time is there is nothing. Right? If you ask me, there is nothing that we can discuss because the rights are not out. And is Reliance actually factually bidding? You tell me. right? If you're going to tell me that they are bidding, we can have a discussion, right? Nobody knows anything. Everybody who's out there is speculating on these things. One thing I've noticed, Super Cup, 90% clubs don't have front jersey sponsors. Yeah, because the betting companies are out of the market, right? And some of them will use their own companies. Like, for example, East Bengal has Imani in front of the shirt. Let's say BFC have maybe GSW in front of the shirt. Mumbai City have Etihad, of course, who are a City Football Group sponsor. Long ball forward. Vikram gets it, lovely takedown and earns a corner. So therefore, that's a problem. Betting companies moving out of Indian sports or forced to move out of Indian sports by the Supreme Court is going to hit Indian sports really, really hard and really, really badly. And that's what we're seeing at the moment, right? So therefore, for me, it was a problem. It is a problem, and it's gotten worse. So these are all realities that we have at this moment in time, and yeah, we can only wish things will get better. But again, wishful thinking might be a little easier than the realities. So we'll have to wait and see. Corner for Mumbai City, 54th minute. Direct one taken towards the corner. Oh, yeah. Interesting to see that what I felt also the last few days, cleared by Devendra Morgaonkar, that a lot of teams are not playing, bad pass, maybe chanced for counter for Delhi. Sanathamba plays it to Ayush Adhikari. Across to Andre Alba. And then Delhi lose the ball to Mumbai City. Jorge Ortiz plays it out to Changte. Changte curls it in and hits the crossbar. What an attempt from Lalinzwala Changte. Should have been the fourth for Mumbai City. And great football from the Islanders. Snatching the ball, Ortiz directly moves forward. Changte makes the run, gets the ball, measures it up, and hits the crossbar. No chance there for potentially Alex Shaji or Karanjit to save the ball. Dada, how good of a club is AEK Athens in terms of Europe? They are a big, or used to be a very big club in Greece with Olympiakos and Panathinaikos. Have had problems. Don't ask me what it was. Was it, I don't know if it was it financial? Was it linked to some other things? But they're one of the top three teams in Greece, or we used to be one of the top three teams. With had to, I think, forceful relegation. What is it? Sort of, if you would an ABC category, I would put them most probably in a C category. Yeah, that's what I feel they are. So what is basic problem of Indian football ecosystem? Mindset mystery, there is no one thing that you can say this is the problem of Indian football and therefore, we have issues and problems in Indian football. We've got many problems, many issues in Indian football. It's not easy to tell you. I can't easily say, so therefore for me, there is no easy answer to say there is this basic problem. Indian football problems is at many folds, many levels, but, but again, good attempt. So for me, the basic problem, Angry Birds says everything. Yeah, I think that the system, the people are the problem, right? There's no defense with that back three. Won't good coaches realize that by this time in the match and switch it up? Yeah, you could. Sorry, you could, but ball is with. Question is, Vashwar, free kick from Ayush, header from Andre Alba, and saved by Purvala Chempa. Good connection, good save by the Mumbai City keeper. The question is, what is the coach thinking? What are my alternatives? Thomas Schorsch. And Thomas Schorsch, my question would be with someone like him, good assistant coach at Montbagan, did good work at the Blasters, especially with the reserves. A lot of the players who are currently coming through from the Blasters are players who went through his hands. So I would say that's I would say as a positive. But to me, someone like him, I would ask the question, yeah, is he the right coach to be the head coach of an ISL team? And that this is one thing we'll have to prove, because he has to build a team, from scratch. Andre Alba plays the ball through, but Purva, and yeah, no chance to get to the ball. So therefore, that would be some of the things. If right people even come, how much time should be ideally given to them in terms of trust? I mean, first the question is the right people. Who are the right people? I think I can count the right people on one hand. Time, you ask a very valid question in regard to the time that they should be sort of given, the trust that they should be given. So therefore, for me, I don't have an answer for you on that, because it could be 2 years, it could be 5 years, because it's not a short-term fix. Indian football to me is not a short-term fix. It's not a fix that you do something tomorrow and suddenly next week things will be okay. Indian football is something that needs a lot of repairing. Oh, ball lost by Dhruv Alva. Andre Alva. Ayush keeps the ball against Vikram. Plays it out. Gogoi. Andre Alva. A little too slow today. Looks heavy as well. I don't know. Maybe the ground. Let's see if he can do that. For now, he's playing the right wing as centre forward and right back as right wing back, which is fine to fit in the first options are there, but I thought it was different. Looks like, yeah, he's a qualified coach. He has some ideas. He thinks that certain players fit into certain positions, certain don't. But the question is also with Indian players, from my understanding with him, is that he knows that he wants to develop players. So let's wait and see. It's a big challenge. This is a big challenge, given also reality, because maybe the talent is there, but can he get the best out of the team? That's going to be the question. Corner for Delhi after the hour mark just crossed. Still Sporting Club Delhi in their official debut match 0 and Mumbai City FC 3. Cleared by Tiri. And they're trying to work their way up. Devendra. Isaac. Ball back to Isaac, but Dhruv Alva clears it to Pereira Diaz, and Pereira Diaz tries to get it across to Jorge Ortiz, and if that ball comes, it will be a great chance. Oh, Changte, lovely way of winning the ball back, but ball back with Delhi. Isaac. Plays it back to Alex Raji. Sanatomba. Sporting to Delhi, trying to combine. Devendra on the left flank. Devendra plays it to Alex Alba. Oh, another miss pass from the Brazilian. And Mumbai City didn't clear their lines properly. But Jorge Ortiz looks very lively today. Hi, Nixon. Good day to you as well. Through what? Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Lal Rochana. Tuval Puya. Slotting in as a centre back. So this seems to be one of the things that at Mumbai City they've done a lot. And Brandon Fernandes making himself ready to come on. You've had Mehtab Singh, who started off as a wing back and became a centre back. Rahul Beke, wing back to centre back. And now Purva Lachempa to continue that Mumbai City FC tradition. Nicely played by Mumbai City. And Akash Mishra now charging forward into the middle. Plays to Jorge Ortiz, who's going to look for options, and that should be a foul. It's a substitution of Mumbai City coming. Alex Shaji with the foul. And Jorge Ortiz coming off. So a number 10, a playmaker for another number 10 and playmaker. Good game from Jorge Ortiz. Hopefully can and will have more impact for Mumbai City this season. Again, season starts for him where he's had a lot of success in Goa. Free kick Mumbai City FC, and that is most probably 40 yards out maybe. Lalin Chawla Changte gonna try it straight. Hits the wall. Sporting Delhi having problems to clear their lines. Karanjit can restart the game. Let me know what you guys think about the game so far. Mumbai City surely the better of the two sides. If you're liking the conversation, do leave a like behind, share it with others, and of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't. We're at 3,190, so closing in on the 3,200 mark. And I'm trying to give myself a few targets before the end of the year. So if you can, 26 likes so far. Maybe we can reach the 4,000. We've got a little over 2 months to go. And maybe we can grow the channel a little faster as we've done over this month. Zero Relush says Augustine is slow. Maybe not the perfect day to play. Again, Karanjit with the ball. It's a challenge for Sporting Club Delhi. Exciting fact ahead. Now this exact FC Porto defeated FC Barcelona 4-0 in the presence of Rodrigo Mora. Yeah, in other words, the Portuguese club always, so therefore, Raju is not marking player properly, and your opinion, number 33 from Delhi, Zero Relush. Rafael Ribeiro. Yeah. I don't have an opinion on it yet because the little I've seen of him has not been that good. And Vashwar as an answer to Zero Relush, Augustine's strength is his pace. He's a right winger out and out, so can't blame him. Okay. So what has everyone done 15 years positive, negative in football? Mindset mastery, it's not a plus and minus thing. Vikram tries to put it through. And off Rafael Ribeiro, the ball goes to Karanjit, who plays it out. And Dhruv Alva on the ground with an injury. A youngster. Feeling it. So for me, the positive is that they stayed for 15 years. That would be the first big positive. They've always kept their commitments, financials. They have. I remember when the discussion was on to turn the I League into a more professional setup. The I League clubs turned it down. Then they came around with the ISL. For the money spent, I think they could have done better. And to me, the question is very simple. They should have achieved more. But overall, infrastructure is better. Be it stadium, be it grounds, training facilities, and travel fixtures, all of that has improved. That's how good of a talent is Rodrigo Moro, and can he have some impact if he makes a move to Bundesliga? In other words, don't know enough about him to be able to say if yes or no. Has to, so can't add anything fruitful for that. Will ISL start from January? Zero Lush, are we having an ISL? You talk about starting this, that, everything. We don't even know, at the moment, we don't even know if an ISL will happen. So therefore, if you ask me, will it happen? Could it happen? I have no clue. I honestly do not know if the Indian Super League will happen or not. And therefore, for me, it's a conversation maybe that we could have, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Good morning from the United States. Hi, Ravi Shankar. Good morning to you. Watching football since 15 years, and my first football is 2006 FIFA World Cup. After all these years, we are 15 years back, maybe downgraded now. Ravi, I get your point, and I do feel the same way. If I think about it, I have been watching Indian football close enough for more than 27 years, and Mumbai City get the ball back from Delhi. Achankta takes the speed out. We'll look at options. Brandon Fernandez looking across for Vikram and just about cleared. But is it an offside? Mohammad Rafi. So for me, again, if the ISL does not happen, which is more of the likely options at the moment. So if anyone says to you the ISL will happen, sorry guys, that's the end of the conversation. At the moment, as the situation stands, it would be a surprise if the ISL happens. So enjoy the Super Cup. Enjoy the football we're having at the moment, because this might be the rest of football that we're going to get this season. So therefore, yeah, let's wait and see. But we will be, if the ISL doesn't happen this year, or if the situation prevails that we are in at this moment in time, we will go back to the pre-National Football League days in 1996. So we are most probably losing not 15 years, rather 3 decades, if you want to talk about that point. Throw in Mumbai City on the left side. Yeah, scrappy second half with Mumbai City leading 3-0 and convincingly leading 3-0, I think has to be said. Deservingly leads 3-0, one has to say. Changte on the right. Plays it back to Valpuya. Ooh, being challenged and charged. Plays it on. Brandon, John Toral. Lunga. Valpuya. Changte. Nalingswala Changte. Mumbai City in control. Tiri. Akash Mishra. Mumbai City trying to build on speed. There's a man down. And Akash Mishra plays the ball out. Devendra Margaonka is on the ground. Why government doesn't back Indian football seeing worse situation? Mindset mastery. The government has gotten us into this situation. They're part of the problem. The Supreme Court has created a situation. So we need to be honest about who is, getting us into these kind of situations. And at this moment in time, I sadly have to say that the Supreme Court of India, the government of India, even if there were any good intentions in there, but they haven't helped us. So that's a reality, right? And Delhi play the ball back to Mumbai City in a fair play gesture. It's Sporting Club Delhi 0, Mumbai City Football Club 3. Bad pass from Thierry, who says sorry. Clear by Drovalba. So there's a scrappy from Mumbai City. Could have added 2 or 3 more. Devendra. Andre Alva gets a second chance. Changte is ahead of Sanatomba. Loses the ball to Sanatomba. and Devendra. No, sorry, Augustin. And the throw in against Brandon. Corner. Ayush Chetri, good opportunity there. But no one there to score off that ball. Ayush Chetri. Ayush Adhikari, sorry. And was that a foul from Dhruv Alba? And it looks like a penalty has been given. Is it? Or was it outside? Dhruv Alba, the youngster as a right back. Let's see where there was the contact. Yeah, the contact was inside the box. Yeah, it was inside the box. Penalty for Sporting Club Delhi. The chance to maybe score their first ever goal in a competitive match. Purvala Chempa in goal against Andre Alba, not the captain, but the experienced Brazilian. We're in the 75th minute. Andre Alba. To take it. Andre Alba and puts it into the corner of the net. It's the first ever goal for Sporting Club Delhi. Andre Alba with the first ever goal. Who will question Supreme Court? Their bad decision or they will question? Who's going to question them? Who's going to question the government? Who's going to question the people who put in all those petitions and have really, hampered, harmed Indian football, guys? That's the question. I have a question. Is clubs playing style needs to be on national team playing style because it seems the national team from each country is plays different from senior national team and clubs have their own. Ravi, and substitution for Mumbai City? To me, no. Each club will play their style. I mean, how can you mandate the clubs to play in a certain way and a certain style? Will not happen. And therefore, for me, if you ask me, you can't give them that as a sort of a mandate. Right. So, will this rejuvenate Sporting Club Delhi, or will Mumbai City do more than needed to? Ayush needs to keep the ball in, but plays the ball out. Substitution now for Delhi. Sanatomba goes off. Dara JFA breaking off from AFC has widely spread and Southeast Asia is loving it. They want to join Japan. Yeah, but Angry Birds, right? They suddenly have a new FIFA tournament. So again, as a fan, there are certain things that you can. And again, I always say is these crazy speculations, I think is something to stay far, far away from, because very often there is no truth to it. And, Japan has had a lot of backing from the AFC over the years. And at the moment, it seems like it's all about the Saudis and the Qataris. Right. 77 plus minutes played. Sporting Club Delhi 1, Mumbai City FC 3. As Sporting Club Delhi try and build up. Chance for a counter-attack for Mumbai City. Brandon with the ball. Lovely ball out to Vikram. On that far side, bad touch from Vikram. Chance for a counter. Ayush Adhikari waiting for options. Plays it back. Rafael Ribeiro to Alex Saji. Andre Alba. Indonesia thinking themselves number one ranked team in the world, and they are complaining FIFA unjustly denied them spot a World Cup. I think who's saying that? As I said, did the PSSI say that officially, formally? Did Eric Tohe say that? Let me ask you if he would dare to say that in front of the FIFA president. No, he will not. So therefore, it is who organizes the qualifiers. So therefore, again, you guys be careful with all these infos that people are spreading this and that and everything, and then even some of the media guys jumping onto it. It's a disgrace. It's like the same thing as do we know what is going to happen with Indian football? There is no date set. Nobody has set any dates for anything, because today we don't know if the rights will be sold at all. How can we know about any dates, right? Long throw in the 80th minute for Delhi, Sporting Club Delhi. City trying to clear their lines. Chance to break, but Champion won't get to it. Nice little return. Alex Raji now in an attacking position against Valpuya and against... Does he win it? No, he loses it. In the end, long ball forward from Mumbai City. Oh, Ribeiro loses the ball, keeps it somehow. Ooh, Manoj Mohammed has come on. And just beaten. And cleverly done by Bijay Chetri, who has come on as a centre back. He spent, of course, his time at Colón in Uruguay. No, I'm not talking about fans. Yeah. So therefore, everybody's, again, fans get carried away by these things and all that and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, we will all have to live. I at least try and live in reality of when it comes to football. I know it's sometimes tough, but again, let's try and do that. Right. Rafael Ribeiro makes a flyer. Foul given against Thierry. And Mumbai City playing a little too casual, I feel, the Islanders at the moment, after that 3-0 win. A 3-0 lead, sorry. Chance for Delhi, cleared by Bijay Chetri. Mumbai City win the ball back. Mumbai City lose. Ayush Adhikari does very well to maintain the ball, but Puvale Chempa comes off his line. And Devendra on the ground once more. Oh, he's showing take me off. That's always a bad sign when a player says that. I hope it's nothing with the knee. Gets stuck in the ground. I hope, and the medical department of Sporting Club Delhi are directly showing it. Always a bad sign. I hope it is not the knee. I hope it is not the ACL or something, or the meniscus. The goal is being shown for Sporting Club Delhi. Their first ever goal in a competitive game. and scored by the Brazilian Andre Alba, who's been with the club. Substitution not allowed by the referee. Nice little combination play by Mumbai City. Through ball. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Multiple players around him. Plays it back to Valpuya. Now there's another player down. Brandon Fernandez. And that also doesn't look too good. Did he get stuck? Did someone stamp on his foot? Alan Saji, the younger brother of Alex, coming on for Devendra. Saji will try and play as a number 9. Oh, I think that was Alex Saji who stamped on his foot. And Pereira Diaz missed the opportunity to play a through ball. Brandon, yeah, seems to be hurting, that stamp. It seems to be hurting seriously. That should be fine. As we like to say in Germany in football, always run these kind of things off. It might hurt quite a bit, but if you run enough, you run it off. Ball played forward by Delhi. Vijay Chetri keeps the ball. Yeah, doesn't do a proper clearance. Isaac plays the cross into the danger zone, cleared by Tiri. Headed out by Tiri. Ayush Adhikari, sorry. Into the danger zone, and Purval HM has the ball. Takes his time. Go away. Actually, with a lovely clearance. First time and then second time. Mumbai City now. That's a long range attempt. Brandon Fernandez. Can do better, knows better. The Indian international. Totally skied it. Mumbai City. And is going to be happy so far with this game. With having Danish, Vijay, Amandeep, Sanjeev, Franklin, Pupuya, Brandon, Nikom, Nufan, and Ayush as the substitutes. Foul on captain Lalinzwala Changte. Yeah, Manoj Mohammed. It's not a nice one. Little less than 3.5 minutes to play, or a little over 3 minutes to play now. Mumbai City playing. Chance for Delhi to counter. Akash clears. Isaac plays it to the right. Gogoi again. Really trying cross. No, plays it backwards. And Mohammad Rafi and others, no, they don't. And that's going to be a throw in for Mumbai City against Gogoi. There's the ball against Brandon Fernandez. Akash Mishra with the throw in for Mumbai City on the left. Mumbai City keep the ball. Valpuya has his captain ahead of him, plays it to Changte. Lalinzwala Changte cutting in. Lalinzwala Changte plays it forward into a nice position. Vikram couldn't get to it. Papuya. Yeah. Vijay Chetri. Thiri. Brandon. Back to Vijay Chetri. Valpuya. Mumbai City trying to play out the last few minutes, giving some of the players a chance. Oh, that's too ambitious. From Puya. Sorry, let me pronounce it properly. Puya is the name in short. Yeah, a lot of name learning this season. Ayush, Andre Alba, Manoj Mohammed. Long ball forward looking for Alan Shaji, cleared by Vijay Chetri. Throw in for Hyderabad. Dangerous, but Vijay then gets stuck in the ground. Throw in for Sporting Club Delhi. Chance maybe. That's a corner. Attempt from Isaac Van Malswama. Long throw in. Mohammad Rafi. Ball comes to Isaac and Puya clears. Corner. Ayush Adhikari. Over the top. Chance maybe. And Mumbai City clear their lines. Manoj Mohammed is the last man. And it seems like the referee has blown the whistle with Purva Lachempa on the ground. Not good for Mumbai City. The keeper is down and holding his shoulder. Purva. He just wants to quickly get up standing as Purva Lachempa gets treatment on his shoulder from the medical staff at Mumbai City. Thumbs up. No, thumbs up. It's a wait sign from the doctors. Yeah. Following the corner. Keeper targeted. Okay. Seemed to have had impact from his own man rather than the opponent. Put the match already in injury time. We'll have 4 minutes of added time, but again, with the Purva Lachempa treatment, it might be a little bit more. But 3-1 to Mumbai City. Peter Kratky and his men will be happy with the result. Could have been 5, could have been 6, maybe even more goals for the Islanders today, but they were unable to add to their goal tally in the second 45. Chimpa back on his legs. Sorry. We are in the 93rd minute. I guess we'll get another couple of minutes added on to this. Long ball forward. But Peter Krafke will be happy, can be happy. Changte with a nice chip. No, that chip is for Changte, and Karanjit gets it ahead of the India international and Mumbai City captain. Build up from Delhi. Lose the ball. Valpuya. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Plays it back to Vijay Chetri. Plays it to Tiri. Brandon. Nice ball to Changte. Nalinzwala Changte again back to Vijay Chetri. To Lunga. Oh, nice ball to Valpuya. Valpuya in space. He's going to cross it now, is it? No. Plays it to Brandon short. Changte. Plays it out to Valpuya. That's too short by Changte. Vijay Chetri. Plays it back to his keeper. Who's going to whack it forward? Again a long ball, but oh, Karanjit with problems. Awkward bounce, but has it in the end. Ayush put under pressure. Foul given. Puya. Tulunga, Tiri, Puya. Looking for Vikram. Vikram will need to step up this season with Bipin no longer there. A lot will be expected to him. Vijay Chetri plays it to Valpuya. Tulunga. Vijay Chetri nicely out. Collected, and that's a lovely ball through. Vikram Pratap Singh completely open. He just has to score, and he does, and that's the fourth for Mumbai City. Vikram Pratap Singh in the 96th minute finishes off this encounter in style. That's a goal for Mumbai City, which will be making Peter Krafke a very, very happy man. Long ball forward. Vikram in his own half, he's not offside, gets to it and bangs it past Karanjit Singh. Brandon Fernandes with the ball. Vikram does the run in the middle and beats his fellow Punjabi to score the fourth for Mumbai City Football Club. And that should slowly bring us to the end of the game. And yet it does. The referee blows the final whistle as Mumbai City Football Club open their Super Cup campaign with a 4-1 against debutants Sporting Club Delhi, who in their first ever official game lose 4-1 to my former team, my former club, Mumbai City FC. And early in the day, Punjab FC scored a 3-0 against Gokulam, Kerala. And that means, one second, what happens tomorrow? Tomorrow we have Mohun Bagan versus Dempo Sports Club and East Bengal versus Chennai FC. And depending on the results tomorrow, it could mean that Mohun Bagan might be in the semi-finals. Well, then on the 29th, we have FC Goa versus Interkashi, and Northeast United play Jamshedpur FC. Then in Group C, Bangalore FC versus Mohammedan Sporting. And supposedly, if I believe some of the rumors that I've heard, then Merajuddin Wadu is actually training with the team. So, again, unconfirmed, but I'm hearing this. And then in the second game of Group D, Kerala Blasters will take on Rajasthan United. So that is going to be an interesting one as well. So therefore, that is all from in the next 3 days. And that will then decide, or we will slowly come more to the decision on who is going to be topping the respective groups and then making it to the semi-finals. Is BPL clubs are profitable? Bhaskar, by BPL, what do you mean? BPL? Which is BPL? Is it Bangladesh Premier League or is it something else? Can you tell me a little bit more detail and I can try and answer your question? So that's, of course, Mumbai City, important win for the Islanders. Very, very important win for the Islanders as such. And they'll be very happy with the result. And again, Vikram with two, he especially will be happy with two very, very good goals. Important for him personally. And in general, set up by John Toral. That's a very good setup from the experienced Spaniard. And question is, for Mumbai City, of course, how do you move forward, And we'll see that, how they do. Karan says this last goal was a typical Mumbai City goal. Good build-up and great finish. Yes, Karan, very, very well said. Nicely played through and done very well by Mumbai City. And it just shows you the potential of the quality of the team. And it's very important for the team to do whatever was needed. And with goals for Jorge Pereira Diaz, with Jorge Ortiz, and of course 2 goals from Vikram. Vikram, again, a lot more load will be on him this season with no longer Bipin Singh being there. So therefore for him, it's going to be a lot of questions to be answered or has to be answered by him. And therefore it will be interesting to see if he can do that. And Mumbai City will surely be very, very happy. Zonal Puyan, the other midfielder, looks good. And also I love Vijay much I saw today. Alva looked a bit shaky to me. No attacking output. And also Diaz looks fully fit. Yeah. You mean Puya and you mean Tulunga? Yeah, looks good. Looks tough potential. Vikram showed what he is capable of. I think that was very important as well. So from that perspective, I want to talk about things, then that's going to be very, very important. And therefore, for me, if I look at this, big, important win for Mumbai City on a day like this, and therefore, a lot for Mumbai City. And Alva still young, huh? So as you say, shaky in that position, but Dhruv Alva is still very young. So maybe you and I have to give him a little bit more time and. So therefore, we will have to wait and see what happens. And it's going to be interesting, as I say. Going to be interesting to see how things move forward on that front. He's not a right back; he's made plays as a centre back. Yeah, but Karan, I think the question is, again, do you give such a young centre back the chance to play? Do you risk it? Peter Kratky didn't think this was a match to test him. He rather tried Valpuya as a centre back, who is again your all-rounder at the back, right back, has played as left back, has now shown also a centre back. So therefore, that's it. So therefore, we will see. The right back position seems to be now an issue with Mehtab gone, but I think Mumbai City are trying to figure out their options. What do you think about bidding process and a positive thing happening? Well, I have no clue. I don't have a clue If you talk to 5 people and who are even involved in the process, they will tell you different things, right? I've spoken to agencies who, just for the sake of doing it, they do it with rights and bidding and all, and those who've evaluated it fully. No one that I know who's evaluated the whole bid fully have actually come forward and said, you know what, let's do this. And that, to me, I'll be honest, is a big concern, and therefore we'll have to wait and see what happens. But at this moment in time, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. So therefore, for me, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. At the moment, I've said this: 1% chance of the ISL happening. Not even happening from Jan, but happening at all. And that is a real danger because this process is taking so long. Even if the bids might be fulfilled, the question might be that at some stage someone will have to say, you know what, the season is over. And what's up with women's team playing in Sikkim? Anyway, these matches which are happening now were supposed to be held in Sikkim and they're now being held in Shillong. So, and again, there's been no communication as always from the FF why they didn't play in Sikkim. Suddenly, why are they playing in Shillong? Maybe the Gangtok, the Paljo Stadium in Gangtok is not compliant with rules and regulations, so you can't play it over there. But again, I don't know why this decision was taken, how it was taken, they came to the conclusion, and therefore we'll have to wait and see. Puya can play as a right back, as a left back, centre back, central defensive, such a versatile player reminds you of Cancelo, but comes a lot in mind. Current, yeah, Cancelo, Trent Alexander-Arnold maybe potentially could have been such a player. Joshua Kimmich, maybe Philipp Lahm, who have been right backs but played in midfield positions or forcefully as centre backs as well. So therefore, yes, there's a lot of examples of that. And therefore, Karan, it's good to have such a player as Mumbai City, to have such a quality player and have those options. And that's good. That's good for Mumbai City. So therefore, we'll have to wait and see. And let's see. No, Sikkim people are saying that a match will happen in Sikkim on 29th. Okay, but how can it happen on the 29th if the Indian team is played today? I don't know if this is another match being planned by the AFF. Again, let me just see one thing, check with the AFF. 1 sec. Let me just check. No idea. No idea if there's an official match in Shillong, in Sikkim, for the Indian women's team. I think we should get a good women's national team. Yeah, Anubhav, that's what I've been saying. I think, and 1 and 2 also, who all is missing? If I'm looking at this team is not going to be able to compete at the Asian Cup. If you ask me, then we have to have a conversation about Bala Devi. We need to have a conversation about Sweeti Devi, maybe some other players as well, because this team is, from a physical standpoint, from a football standpoint, just not good enough to play Asian Cup. And again, it for me it raises a lot of questions of how we sneaked into the Asian Cup. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, and that's the reality of things. So therefore, it's great that we are in the Asian Cup, but how we got there is a question that I still have, and some will have to answer for me. But we're there, and yeah, it's good on that side. It's good, but how we got there is the other question, right? So I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Right, quick reminder, today, Super Cup, 2 matches. Punjab FC scored a 3-0, fluent 3-0 against Gokulam, Kerala. On the other side, those who've been watching just now, this live watch-along, Mumbai City scored a 4-1 win against debutant Sporting Club de Delhi. So Hyderabad FC is history, and Sporting Club de Delhi played its first official match today. And on the other side, the Indian women's team suffered a 1-2 loss to Nepal in the Tri-Nation tournament. And Savitra Bandari with both the goals. And again, I asked the question the other day in my live, where are we, how are we, and can we sustain? And Savitra Bandari just proves that, a striker of her, and therefore for me, for me, alarm bells are ringing with regard to the Indian women's team, because I've said this last week in my live watch along. I'll say it today again. If we are at this level, Japan can score 20 goals against us, right? I'm not dreaming of the World Cup. I'm just dreaming of surviving the AFC Women's Asian Cup without embarrassment. Losing to Iran was wild. I mean, they lost to Pakistan, was completely dominated Pakistan. And Hanbal, we were completely dominated by Iran. And the reality is, if you go back to 2022, January, AFC Women's Asian Cup, we were able to dominate Iran and were unlucky only to get a 3-3 draw. Now we're losing 2-0, and I thought, okay, it could have been a 3, it could have been a 4, right? And that is my concern. Today also, Nepal were better than us, and that's why they won. So therefore, these are all realities of this moment in time, which make me personally very, very worried, to say the least. And therefore, not sure how do we get about it, right? Yeah, I know it's the women's game is crazy, and I don't know if it's there is something of a turnaround that we can think about, hope for, wish for, but at this moment in time, it is very, very tricky, and not sure if we're gonna get what we want, what we need, but at this moment in time, it is the way it is, and it's going to be a challenge for us to try and get out of this. So we're interested to see how we can figure that out ourselves. Right. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I'll slowly come to an end of this watch along, which I'm sorry, and I started late due to a work meeting. I couldn't join you all earlier on, and as always, the reminder: like, share, and subscribe. Arunfoot here on YouTube. We're at 3,194 today, so thank you very much. We are growing, and want to give out the aim until the end of the year. Try to reach 4,000 subscribers. Yes, there is more than 800 more, and a little over 2 months to go, but we've achieved 3,000 subscribers a while back, and now we've grown along quite nicely over the last few weeks. So therefore, please subscribe if you haven't, and also do like, share videos, hype videos. 31 likes on this video so far. Thank you very much. Hype videos help me grow. The most honest conversations we can have on Indian football, I try to have on this channel on Arunfoot, and for that, for it to grow, I need your help. And therefore, once again, and do watch the short videos. I did something earlier today in regard to my review of the matches yesterday between Northeast United, Interkashi, as well as FC Goa and Jamshedpur FC, and the day before it was East Bengal Dempo and Mohun Bagan versus Chennai. So do watch those as well. So I'll try and do daily summaries of the Super Cup matches as well. So do that as well. And as always, thank you guys. And there are no more queries as I see today, I end this live, and I will catch you tomorrow evening with another Indian football discussion. I won't be able to do a live watch along tomorrow, but I'll surely do an Indian football discussion. Catch you then. Good night, everybody.